Alright my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about this whole 4080 Super thing versus the 7900 XT. You know, I was a freaking happy, delusional, naive console guy. I was. When I started this channel, the PC guys are the ones that came and were telling me, yeah, dude, you need to get a PC and this and that, and I kept listening, and I did that. It's not my fault that I have found happiness with AMD. Like, I get that everybody loves Nvidia. Like, I do. Like, I 100% get it. 90% of the time, guys, I feel like people are just spouting off the whole, yeah, Nvidia's better, you know, just like they do with PlayStation and all that other stuff. And you know, you guys got to understand that there are other brands out there that offer different things. And like I said in the last video, yes, I would love I would love it if AMD had Nvidia's ray tracing performance. That'd be awesome. That really would. But at the end of the day, guys, this whole thing gets so convoluted and so messed up that like people just get frustrated. I mean, I just had somebody in the comment section saying that I got a 4080 Super and a 7900 XT, and here I am still crying. And you know what, man? It pretty much is the thing. Now, I get it, dude. I came into this whole PC thing like a freaking dump truck, and never once have I ever said that I'm a PC freaking expert or any of that. Never, not once, man. Like, this whole thing is like a consumer, from a consumer point of view, coming from consoles over to PC, trying new stuff. I'm simply a consumer looking for the best experience along the way, and to try to help other people avoid the mistakes that I make. It's as simple as that. Now, I literally, you know, somebody in the community sent me this, sent me a bundle from Micro Center, and this bundle is a B650E motherboard from Asus TUF, 7800X 3D, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 7900 XT for $1,190 something dollars. Like almost like a little bit more than what I paid for the 4080 Super all by itself. And so when I see stuff like that, and I mean, these are all brand new parts, and so when I see things like that, and then I see like Nvidia's prices just price gouging people for a 4080 Super, and knowing what I know from having both of these cards paired with the 7800X 3D, my friends, I have to tell you that there's no way in hell that I would ever recommend somebody getting a 4080 Super over that bundle deal. No way. Like, seriously, buy that bundle. You get the AM5 platform, you get a 7800X 3D, which is an awesome CPU that has 100% definitely delivered significantly better 1% lows, as well as a very capable GPU. Now, I mean, the 7900 XT, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say that it's like a perfect 4K GPU. No, the 4080 Super absolutely outperforms it pretty much 90%, 99% of the time. Like, it does. Now that I'm not getting like held back by like the software from the 4080 Super, like, yeah, dude, the 4080 Super is awesome on 4K. I mean, like I said, it literally convinced me to put my 4K OLED over here and use that as a 4K display. Now, I absolutely love my AMD experience. I do. There's no like question about that. I think it is incredible. Sometimes I do wish I kind of bought the 7900 XTX. I mean, so that it was, you know, more in line with what the 4080 Super is. So that I was like, man, this is. But at the end of the day, guys, like, I like both of these brands. I like both of these brands, but I get so many people in my comment section telling me, man, you're just saying the same thing over and over and over again. Man, I buy this stuff. I literally have to pay for this stuff out of my own pocket. So yeah, dude, if I spend $1,200 on a GPU, you bet your bottom dollar that I'm gonna beat that thing as much as I can to try to make back that money. I have to. Like, what? This stuff doesn't come for free, and I'm not rich. I literally have to cover the things that I buy on this channel. it's not free, and it is an investment into the overall channel. So if you don't like me covering these products that I buy, don't fucking watch my content. Like seriously, like move along. I don't need your stupid comments in my comment section all the damn time telling me, yeah, you're just beating a dead horse, or I'm over this, or I don't care, dude. You guys will literally sit and watch people make hype videos every single day about rumors of GPUs that aren't even close to coming out, so that you guys can feel better about not buying a GPU. Like, dude, you guys you guys that complain all the time in the comment section, man, like, I don't know what to tell you. This is my channel. I buy this stuff. I'm gonna cover it however I want to. If you don't like it, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so much, you know, a person can take. There's only so much negativity a person can deal with. I don't think that I'm doing anything wrong, period. I'm covering the products that I buy. I'm showing you guys the exact struggles and issues that I come up with. And if you don't like it, dude, if it doesn't make your poor Nvidia look good, like, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks to be you, man. But I'm not gonna sit here and try to like blow smoke up everybody's ass over Nvidia. No, this shit's expensive, and it's not perfect. It's literally not perfect. And you know, I mean, if you want it to be perfect in your own eyes, that's fine, man. You can't tell me that I can get my AMD system up and running and you know, virtually have a pretty stable experience, but then I always run into like stupid little things with Nvidia. And like I said, man, it's like always like the stars have got to line up right for the Nvidia stuff to work great. It is what it is, man. If you guys don't like the Nvidia content, if you don't like me being honest about it, move along, man. Go run over to one of your little freaking Nvidia, you know, people that love Nvidia and they trash AMD all the time. Go watch those channels, man, because this one's not for you. This one here is a channel that's going to give you guys the honest truth. Well, not the honest truth. Obviously, I'm going to make mistakes, and I'm going to make content on that, and it's going to come out, you know, probably messed up, and I'm not going to delete those videos because that's part of my experience. So yeah, dude, like, if I'm struggling and having that type of a problem with it, and then when somebody comes back and they watch that, and then they come back later, and you know, and then I'm telling them, oh yeah, this is what I did to fix it, or they see another video of what happened and how it was fixed. Yeah, dude, I can't explain why the Nvidia side is always so hard to get up and get running. I don't know. I don't understand that. I mean, the 4080 Super right now has been fine, guys. I'm not having any issues with it. I'm enjoying the experience. I'm having fun with it. I'm playing games at 4K. I'm having a lot less problems than I've ever had with Nvidia, and I have taken a lot more time to get in there and like figure stuff out. So yeah, it is a much more stable experience. But for you guys to literally come to the channel and tell me to quit making this content, man, like, I have no other choice. I literally don't have another choice. And this is the last time I'm ever going to say anything like this, because from now on, I'm literally just going to ignore the ignorant people in the comment section. Like, I'm not even going to respond to you guys anymore. Like, I don't care. I know what I have to do to make back the investment for the stuff that I buy on this channel, and I'm not going out of my way to trash Nvidia or to prop up AMD or any of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. Like, I am not covering any of these products with a bias ever again. Like, I'm not doing that. That's just stupid, man. I'm not trying to divide and separate anybody at all. Like, I'm just trying to show you guys my experience, because in all reality, like, this isn't this content's not necessarily for the PC elite people. I mean, like, you guys should already know what you're doing. I don't understand why you would be watching this content. You know, this is for my fellow console players that like are on the fence about upgrading, and they want to know, they want to see this stuff. If they're watching the stuff that I'm going through, maybe they'll be like, yeah, dude, I don't want to deal with that stuff, man. Frog, like, this is crazy. Look at the shit the Frog goes through. Look at all the money that he's spending. Like, look at that. Because I'll tell you right now, man, getting into PC is pretty much FOMO central. It really is. Like, you're always, because, and it's just the way that other people cover it. There's so much marketing out there that, like, you literally always feel like you need to upgrade. You always feel like that. But the real truth of the matter is once you get into it and you get your feet under you PC wise, you'll know exactly what you need. You'll know exactly what you want. I think a 4080 Super and a 7900 XT is a bit extreme. Like it is a bit extreme. Like that is expensive. We are talking, we're talking, you know, we're talking way, like not way more than you need, but definitely more than you absolutely need to be happy. Like, dude, I'm blown away with mid-range cards. I'm blown away with mid-range cards. And if you want something kind of close to that console experience and you don't want to break the bank, yeah, you can get like a 4060, or you can get like a 7600 XT or something like that, and you can get better than a console experience, or like right in that ballpark, and still be like okay, and still be able to like choose higher frame rate versus, you know, higher visual quality. And you know, once you start getting into like that $500-600 GPU range, then your experience is going to be significantly better than the consoles, and you're going to be like, oh boy, man, like you'll literally be able to put your favorite game on your 4K TV at maximum settings at 1440p, and it will still look better than what it looks like on your Xbox Series X or your PlayStation 5. Like it will just look significantly better, and you'll be like, whoa man, this looks way better, and you'll be blown away. Like you'll absolutely be blown away. The whole point of moving over to PC, my friends, is literally just to help you save money. I mean, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is coming out on PC for $49.99. You got to pay like $60 for it on the on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. There's a lot of games like that. You get cheaper on PC. Like you don't have to pay for that, and you get maximum settings. You get all the ray tracing. You get everything you want with these games. You don't have to pay to play games online anymore. Like there's a lot of money to be saved. Yes, it is a higher upfront cost, but you are going to save a lot of money playing your games on the PC, and it's just better. Like it really does feel better. I know that there's a lot of people that say that you can't really tell the difference between 30 and 60. You definitely can. Like you definitely can. I know that like visual wise sometimes it might not seem like that. Motion blur and a lot of that stuff really does kind of help with a lot of that, but once you get used to that higher frame rate, higher than 60 frames a second, it does get a little bit harder to go back and play some of that stuff. Like you can, it's not only that you can see it, but you can feel it. You can definitely feel it, and it feels significantly better, especially like when you're playing like a racing game or a shooter. It just feels a lot more snappy. It feels a lot smoother. So yeah, there's definite benefits to going to PC, but at the same time there's a lot of drawbacks too. There really are. You know, the cost is one of them. You know, not figuring out fast enough the type of hardware and the type of stuff that you need to get your gaming going, to give you the experience that you want. There's a lot of trial and error, and there's so much content out there that is just, I would say 90% marketing nonsense that you just gotta try to weed through to find what you want to do. That's why I really don't watch a whole lot of it. I just kind of ignore it. And when I start watching something, right when they start talking about DLSS, and that's when I'm done. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care. Like I don't want to hear about DLSS. I need to hear about like what can this GPU do. I don't care about the features, like all the magic. Like I don't care. Like that stuff is irrelevant to me. I will only use that stuff if I absolutely have to. So it's one of those things where me personally, I like native resolution. I think it looks better. I mean, DLSS looks fine, but it's something that I don't use unless I absolutely have to. And you know, like with the 4080 Super and the 7900 XT, the chances of me having to use that at 1440p are slim to none, and the chances of me having to use it at 4K is a little bit more, but it's still quality. It's still quality mode if I have to use it, and usually that puts me, you know, in more than a playable experience. So it doesn't necessarily matter. It's not that bad. So I just want you guys to know, man, that yeah, like the 4080 Super is in the PC right now. It's probably going to be there for a little while. I wanted to take it out again today. I did. I wanted to take it out again and put the 7900 XT back in there. But I'm also getting to a point where I don't like, I mean, these cards are so much more expensive that like pulling them out and putting them back in and stuff is really starting to give me a little bit of anxiety. So I am kind of thinking about building like a whole nother rig. I don't want to, man, because that's a whole lot of extra power and all that stuff that's going to be getting used and stuff. So I don't know. Like for right now though, the 4080 Super's in the rig. I'm using that. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. Probably after all of these shows, I'll have the 7900 XT back in there. I'm actually planning on, after all of these shows and stuff and all of these, you know, like the Xbox showcase and whatever else is coming along, I'm actually thinking about just redoing like a whole nother, doing like another boot for the PC, just doing a whole new Windows on there as another boot thing for the AMD card, so that I can just do that. I don't know. I haven't decided. I've got a whole nother key for a whole nother Windows thing, so I'm either gonna build another PC or I'm gonna put a different boot for Windows on there. But I think, I don't know, man. Like, this stuff is getting so expensive, and like I said, man, if I buy all that stuff, then I got to sit and beat it and cover it, and then I got to listen to people cry all the time about how many more times are you going to cover this stuff. Who cares, man? 75% of the people watching it are people that are like finding the channel for the first time. So I don't know why it matters to you guys. Obviously, if I put a video out, it's probably gonna have some of the same information in there. It probably is, but I'm not going out of my way to try to be negative toward the AMD, toward the Nvidia, or any of that stuff. But you got to understand that, like, I've managed my expectations. Like, I've come down to earth, and like, you're gonna get realistic content out of me. I think that AMD and Nvidia are both fine, but I don't think either one of them are absolutely perfect, and I think they both have their problems and they both have their issues. They both have their freaking their downfalls, and I'm not going to just sit here and shower praise on either one of them when I know that's not the case. And there's people out there that would like to know, because dude, these cards get kind of expensive. They do. They get kind of expensive, man. And when you're out there trying to spend that much money on something, and you've got people telling you, yeah, this is perfect, and then you get it, and like you, and then maybe it's not perfect or something, and then you wish, man, I wish I could have tried the other thing. And yeah, dude, I don't know. I am still a little bitter about that, you know, but I'm not trying to be facetious or anything like that. So, all right, my friends, if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.